My name is Bernard Kaufman. I am 85 years old and I live in Forest Hills, Queens. My wife passed in 2006. She was my cheerleader and she was my companion. After my wife passed away, I was in a fixed income, single income situation. I couldn't have more than usually 2 meals a day, sometimes one because of my situation. When I went to bed at night, I could hear my stomach grumbling, and I lost a lot of sleep some nights because I simply didn't eat enough. And finally, in 2013, I called my local state assemblyman, and he referred me to the Queens Community House.
I remember the day that Bernard Kaufman called the senior center. He was very anxious. I could tell on the other end that he was in dire need. We sat down and we had a little interview. Did you have breakfast this morning? Did you eat dinner last night?
I spoke to Tulare, and as soon as I spoke to her on the phone, I knew I made the right move. This was a person who had total compassion and made you feel like you had found a family.
We started to see Bernard at the senior center every day. He started to come in to exercise and have lunch.
Just talking to people made me feel like a human being again.
Little by little, I realized that Bernard was not coming to the center as much as he used to. Bernard called me to let me know that he was having some health issues and that he would not be coming to the senior center.
And she said, we can get you on a plan that we have called Meals on Wheels. I now have a case manager by the name of David, who is lovely.
I spoke with Bernard and with Tulare, and we realized that he was having financial difficulties, so we made the referral for home delivered meals.
The meals are the healthiest type of meals you could have, and that was a godsend also in itself. It prevented me from being again in a very difficult situation.
Over time, Bernard shared that he lost his wife, family, and friends, and it was more difficult to go out. So we decided that maybe he would like to have a friendly visitor.
When you're trying to have a conversation with the four walls of your apartment because you have nobody to talk to and no friends and no family, it's not a good thing. Fortunately, I met a great guy by the name of Brian.
Brian lives in the neighborhood as well and is active in the community, and Bernard has really bonded with him.
My regular doctor sent me for a total cardiology workup. Part of the workup is they give you a heart monitor to wear. There was a time when I was still wearing the heart monitor that I decided, what the hell? It's reading badly. What difference does it make if I go out and meet Brian? And I felt so good. When I left that meeting with Brian, I felt like 200 feet high. I asked the doctor, and this time on this day, what did the heart monitor results show? And he came out and said, your heart rate went way up into a very, very normal range. And I call this a miracle that shows you what contact with another person can do for you.
At Queens Community House, we work with older adults from age 60 to over 100. As their needs change, our senior centers and case management services are able to pivot to meet those changing needs.
She made me feel like I was wanted again, that I had a place in the world. There's no question at all in my mind that Tulare saved my life.